If you're consistent, then great things will happen for you, and here is why. Don't forget that this episode is sponsored by iPrac and Room 22 Property Club. If you haven't got your free training access, head over to room22propertyclub.com now and you get access to loads of amazing property stuff. Let's dive in. So, consistency and discipline is 100% how many successful people get to where they are. The problem is 99% of the world will not put in the effort to be able to get to that point. Every single day you need to show up. It's like going to the gym. If you go to the gym on day one or even week one, you're not going to see the results that you want. It can quite often take a number of years before you actually get there. However, you have to do it day in, day out. You've got to have a schedule, you've got to have a routine, and you've got to have a plan. And by having all that and committing to it, and each and every day showing up, sure enough, you start moving towards the success that you always wanted. It's a very simple process, but it's a lot harder to achieve than you can imagine. Because to actually show up daily and do the mundane tasks that actually get the long-term wealth and the huge property portfolios and all the success and recognition that you're striving for, it is very boring. And it takes a lot of discipline to be able to show up, especially at the beginning when a lot of you will be building this business as a side hustle. So you're working 5 days a week in your normal job, and then you get to 2 days a week at the weekend. You've got some big decisions to make. Do you go out partying? Do you go out drinking and end up hungover and losing productivity time? Or do you say no? And it would be amazing if you just dug in for 6 months and saw the actual results. For 6 months, if you just said no to all the fun things in your life right now and just committed to, okay, I'm going to call some agents, I'm going to send some emails, I'm going to search on Facebook for listings, I'm going to jump on Open Rent Rightmove and see what I can find and open some conversations. I'm going to reach out to everyone in my phone book and see if any of them have got property or know anyone that's got property. I'm going to leverage my connections, I'm going to improve my network, I'm going to attend more training courses, I'm going to improve my knowledge. All these things, if you just did that for 6 months solid, I guarantee you would see a massive difference in all of your results. And, it is no different to going to the gym. I used to train for, probably 15, 20 years, but I wasn't doing it right. I wasn't eating right. I didn't have the right plan. And yes, I got results, and yes, I stayed healthy, but I let myself slip, and but then I stuck to a year's worth of real hardcore discipline, no drinking, proper nutrition, proper training plan, showing up 6 times a week. It was, a plan, and I executed it, and I transformed the way that my body looks, feels, and and is shaped. And that is what happens with business. It's no different. It's all about just showing up and doing the daily action. If you show up every day and you take the action that is necessary to build the property portfolio that you want, all of a sudden you get bigger, you get more units, you get more cash flow. Then you start buying the staff in, then you start getting the help in, and then your business starts to feel a lot more like a business. You get to not take a back seat, you just get to come out of the ops and start working on the business, and that's where your business will accelerate even further.